Alrighty, I do apologize for that. Yeah, I was dropping a lot of frames. I don't know why that happens sometimes. I really shouldn't be having trouble with my frames with my Wi-Fi. I've got fiber optic, for crying out loud. Pain Split is cool. I don't think I'll go for it quite yet. I'm surprised Pain Split isn't a ghost type move. It's such a weird choice, like, especially since it's almost exclusively given to ghost type Pokemon. See, Seed Bomb, hang on. That might honestly be worth it on Owl. It's a bit of a toss-up though, it's only slightly stronger than Giga Drain, and our special attack isn't that much worse than our physical. Honestly, for a bulky Pokemon, I feel like Giga Drain has more value. Well, this is more of an area that we visit when we need to prep for something. Well, either way, we get access to this area as a fast travel point now, so that's handy. This should be a pretty clean sweep from Owl. Sorry, I'm just checking the areas that we haven't reached yet. Okay, it doesn't look as though there's really anything we care about on Blush Mountain. What's TM63? Embargo. I guess we could get that. It's not really a big deal. Oh! Welcome to the stream, dem butternuts. Oh, that name. Okay, let's grab the only thing we care about. In here, is it... Are you the scientist I need to talk to? Nope, must be you. Doing alright. We are making our way to the ghost trial. So I'm assuming since they've got these massive weights here that someone around here lifts them. I'm gonna guess this guy, because his arms would fit in between there. Good night, Dem. Oh. I almost forgot. That's not who I wanted. I knew it. You gotta love that. I should probably be leading with someone faster now. Supposedly there's another sticker somewhere around here, and despite having no practical need for them, I do want them. Oh, there's the sticker. I gotta check something real quick. I have Hee Hee Beach now as a fly point, right? Yes, okay. We're gonna go back and fix our team now. So we've had Butter in the party for a decent while here. And Butter's at the level cap. We don't want to exceed. So, the question becomes who to bring in. To be honest, that should be fine. And Route 13 doesn't have any trainings or any trainers. All of my Pokemon are up to level. Yes, they are. I probably could deal with the captain of that route, but I don't have anyone who can learn Dragon Tail yet, so there's not really any point. Might as well just save that for when I think I might need it. Hi, Hal. Hi, Gladian. Oh, I just saw a sticker. Aww. I bet they pick up that rare candy in the speed run. Rare candies are really valuable, and that one's right on the way. That's so sad. Can we do anything about that? This is what I mean. I really should play through, like, the post-game and stuff and try and do all of the side quests at least once, just so I know what happens. I mean, in some cases, the stakes are pretty low. Like, I can't think of any high-stakes situations. In Sword and Shield that really matter. Like in Sword and Shield or in Scarlet and Violet. Wait. Why do I feel like at some point I just did the entirety of the maze in the desert completely blind? Like I just kind of guessed my way through. Alright, so, Tapu Village. I don't think there are any new encounters. There's a veteran you can battle. I don't particularly want to. Oh, but it's how you get the choice specs. Okay, so that is a valuable fight. I don't think I need them quite yet. Okay, nothing else to worry about. Had to check and see if there were any encounters in the grass right at the bottom of Mount Lanakila. I really shouldn't have talked to him, because I think that's the veteran that I pulled up on there, and I'm not really prepped for a battle against him. Sorry, I don't have a Phantom. That's not a flying type. So, it's Route 14 to the south, which gives access to the Thrifty Mega Mart, and I'm guessing we can't really go to Route 15 yet. I don't know that we really have a reason to either. Like, there are no new encounters by the look of things. Oh. No new encounters. Looks like Route 14 is the way to go. Interactable Furlish, no island scan. There's the Shadow Ball TM. Veteran Brone. I don't really think I want to fight Veteran Brone. That Hunch Crow, from what I recall, is absolutely terrifying. Hello there. All right. Oh, you're kidding me? I have to go that way? I don't care about Route 15 and the Ether House and stuff. Oh, right. The Ether House is considered a separate area. This kid actually has an Elekid. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I can just underspeed and U-turn. I'll take a bunch from Electro Ball, but Violite is good. I think we can keep it simple. Cross Poison should get the clean KO. Yeah, static is annoying, but... I don't know what the point of this is. Okay then. I was just kind of clicking answers on some of them. You know, Forewarn would actually be a decent ability if you, like, took less damage from the move you get warned about the first time they use it or something. I really thought there would be a fly point on the Ether House for some reason. Alright, now we get access to Route 14. The main thing to be aware of here is just the trainers. Yeah, I can pretty comfortably clear through everything except the veteran who's guarding the Shadow Wall TM. Which is unfortunate, because that TM would be useful. But I am afraid of his Noctowl, or his Honchcrow. Oh, oops. Forgot something. also, I want to check a TM real quick. It's one of the new ones. Yeah. I don't care about turning in the stickers, I just want the stickers. Alright, this is the collector. Go ahead, tack on a key berry. You know, I was planning to just try and one-shot the Gyarados, but now that I think about it, that's a pretty bad idea when it's raining. If that Gyarados hits with Aqua Tail in the rain, it is absolutely going to kill me. Whereas I have a Pokemon that takes it on very well. Okay, so apparently he has terrible AI. Oh, you know, it might start going for Scary Face. Because I'm lowering its speed. Then again, like I said, it has terrible AI. I should probably start bubble beaming now. You know what? One more Rock Tomb to bring it back under my speed. Probably. It doesn't work quite that linearly, but... Rain boosted stab bubble beam should do decent damage. Never mind. 10% speed drop. Nice. I keep getting double botted. Bubble Beam avoids the chance to miss here, in case it wasn't obvious why I was going for it. Lady, I don't really care. Now for the cruel move that I'm about to play. Yeah, this thing is now physically incapable of attacking. Oh, nice crit. Your status moves. It is forced to struggle in one. Oh, alright, I'll go have Owl deal with what's-her-face. With the Frillish. The thing is, we're at this point of the run where we really start to run out of encounters. So yeah, unfortunately, if I want that Shadow Ball TM, I have to get past this guy, which I don't want to do with my current party. He's got an unwallable moveset on a Pokemon that has boosted crit chances. That just feels like a terrible idea. Also, tragically, I don't think any of the Thrifty Mega Mart encounters are legal. Yep. We already have the Zubat line. No one else is legal for use. It's kind of tragic. Alright, let's take a look at the trial. So, trial Pokemon. We have to fight Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, all level 30. And weirdly enough, we have a pretty perfect counter to all of them. Though I was hoping to have Psychium Z for this. We don't get access to that until the desert. Dang it. Now, there are a couple of Pokemon that I definitely want in the party for this matchup. That would specifically be Gyarados, Skarmory, obviously Noctowl. I think we'll probably wind up going for a pretty standard strat here, which is shut down the Mimikyu by making it waste all of its Play Rough PP. It's only got 10, and it has to use those when going after one of our... It basically has to use those when going after one of our normal types. You know what? That's actually a dumb idea, and y'all should forget that I mentioned it. Really, I think our go-to here is just gonna be Drone. Because Drone can take any hit that Mimikyu can dish out, and just kind of keep chipping away at it. Beyond that, I think we just want a lot of bulk in the background in case we need someone to fall back on. I'm kind of tempted to bring Stare just for wish passing, but it matches up so badly into these things. So it's either bring these 6 to have somewhat and have Ledian along to be a potential sack, or swap Ledian out for Phoenix for the potential flame body, like switching in on Mimikyu for a flame body burn. But I think it's these guys. The thing is, Drone should be able to more or less solo this. Which leaves us with a lot of wiggle room. Just gonna move that over there for now. And you have a Lumberry in here somewhere, or do I need to break one out? Looks like I need to break one out. Yeah, I think these 6 make the most sense. We should probably take a second and hash out the move set, but that's about it. I think it's time to accept that I'm not willing to keep a priority move on this thing. Skarmory doesn't learn Embargo, does it? As weird as it is, I do think that I want T-Wave. And I'm willing to drop Aqua Tail for that because I can get it back from the move tutor. I can't get Ice Fang back anywhere, can I? No, I can't. I could pick up Icy Wind. It's okay. Gyarados isn't an attacker in this matchup. It's a bulky pivot. Later, Afghan. I don't know why I say it louder when I say later. One sec. There we go. Does Splat want U-turn? No, I don't think I'll bother. Weirdly though, Psych Up could come in handy. Wait a second. How is the normal type the only one unable to learn Facade? That's so dumb. What the crap? I'm kind of tempted. Hang on, this is actually not even a bad idea. Oh, hold up. I was gonna say, is Rest better than Roost on Skarmory for this matchup, but I don't actually think it is. Simply because I've already got Tech to avoid getting hit with Will-O-Wisp or Curse or anything like that. What was the hidden power on Noctowl again? Ghost. I mean, that would be cool, but I'd kind of rather have Psychic on it, at least for the preliminary matchups. Keep having to tab back into ODS just to double check and make sure I'm not missing any moves. Alright, we're gonna duck back out of here, and I apologize, but another quick bathroom break, sorry. Okay, we're back. Should be good to go ahead and do... Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. No. I did the same thing again after clicking on a couple of windows separately. Right. Oh, I should level up my party. Oh, I should have left it at level 34 because I would have actually liked to pick up. I would have liked to pick up Air Slash partway through this. I should have been looking ahead. Fine, I'll drop that. I want Air Slash on this thing. I want to have that option. Sorry, Owl, you can never evolve. I even thought about only taking Noctowl to level 34 because it would do better against some of the early stuff. Well, because it would avoid over-leveling against any of the early stuff. I mean, over-leveling should not be an issue here, but... Okay, no items or anything, just Totem Pokémon. So we have a Lumberry attached to protect us from Confuse Ray. That's about it. We're immune to Hypnosis, thanks to Insomnia. Okay, now we can swap that out for a Flying Z. The The thing is, that was the only Pokemon that we faced that can meaningfully touch us. So now we just want the guaranteed hit and KO. Pretty sure it comes through here again soon. There we go. The thing is, we don't have good speed control for a lot of these matchups, which is part of what makes things... Part of what makes it so that you tend to favor... defensive strategies in these games is that you can never consistently outspeed some of the stuff. Alright, we got that ready. Let's take a look here. You know what, I do want U-turn around. A nice slow U-turn could come in handy. So the general strategy that I'm operating with is that we lead Leviathan for a quick intimidate, get that thing's attack back down to standard, and we can throw off a protect right at the start just to soak up one move. And then once the bayonet comes out, which it should first, if we do no damage turn 1, then we paralyze the bayonet, probably taking either a Will-O-Wisp or a Curse in the process. And that'll give us the freedom to taunt it, which will prevent us from getting cursed or paralyzed later. Hi, Mimikyu. It's still a weird choice for them to let Pokemon talk in these games, even if it's just the Totem Pokémon. So, by dropping a T-Wave, we protect ourselves from being outsped by that thing, which means whenever needed, we can re-taunt it with Skarmory. However, we do want to get burned. Or, no, we want to taunt it. If we had gotten burned, we could have swapped straight into Skarmory after the... Oh, that still hits hard. I need to check something. Taunt. In Gen 7, 3 turns. So, that was the first turn. This is the second. Yeah, I think we just hard switch into drone. We rely on our massive defenses to let us tank those Shadow Claws. This is going to be a slow fight, because we always have to re-taunt the bayonet before it can use a move. We can never let it curse or Will-O-Wisp, because that just makes us get worn down so much faster. Now I think we roost, because a Shadow Claw crit could... Back-to-back Shadow Claw crits is what we're playing carefully around here. We'll get a chance to attack about once every 3 turns. That's pretty much what we can accomplish here. Every third turn, we absolutely have to use Taunt. And the turn after that, we probably have to use Roost. See, there's that crit that I have to play carefully with. Taunt the Bayonet. Slow and steady. We have the ideal Pokemon into this matchup, but we have to play it smart. Now if we get crit here, we probably have to do back-to-back roosts. If we don't, we should be clear to do another Iron Head. And the Para does help avoid, like, double crits from Mimikyu and Bayonet. No need to rush. I realized we could finish it by just hitting the Mimikyu now, eating the Willow, but I'd rather play this nice and safe. I wonder if you can roar away the ally Pokemon after the Totem Pokemon has fainted. Sorry, Bayonet, I have more Taunt in the bank. To be honest, it's probably running out of Feint Attack at this point. Yeah, it's essentially done. There's nothing that can really go wrong as long as I just keep the thing taunted. Oh, you said go drone. I thought you said done for some reason. Look, I play Pokemon, I can't read. Thank you for the hydrate, B. Right. Ghosty MZ, and now we get to deal with Team Skull. Really has been a while since we had an encounter, though, or at least it feels like it. Let's see. I'm just skimming ahead. Make sure I've got a clear picture on the next route. Alright, nicely done, everyone. Leviathan, you hung in there beautifully. What the heck was that sound? Most of our team members were just there in case one of our Pokemon didn't roll with the punches all that well. Ugh. The trouble is that I'm pretty sure after this, after this island, I'm pretty sure we get sucked into Ether Paradise again. Alright, let's see. Ray, we're gonna want you for the next battle. I think we'll want Can with a Lumberry. You should be a good option. And who is teammate number 6? You can come along. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, we got all that. Oh, what is the next level cap? That's probably something that I should know. So it's Nanu, obviously. It's all the way up at level 44. Wow, that's a lot. If nothing else, we've at least got a good switch in to his Persian's Darkium Z. Just by going to Hawlucha, who has a good chance of being in against Crobat, or against Krokorok anyway. Now the challenge with Persian is that after it's done that, we are going to be kind of beat up, and its Power Gem is pretty threatening. But I do think we should be able to outplay that pretty reasonably. If nothing else, we should be able to if we can bring in his Krokorok first, which I don't know if we can. No, I don't know if we can. I was going to say if we could bring in his Krokorok first, we could pick up a swagger boost to our attack as well as unburden, and that would do good work, but I think if we get an unburden, the challenge I'm seeing is just that Sableye will be annoying to try and deal with. Maybe we can nerf it with Confide or something. Paralysis and Confide should give us the chance to set up a little bit. So we don't have a move that hits Sableye and is effective into Persian. Maybe if we pick up Acrobatics, we could pull it off with just a single move set, but it's a little bit tricky there. Anyway. That told me what I needed to know at the very least. We need to stay under level 44. Plumeria... Oh, I was looking at the wrong version of her anyway. Oh, that is a harder fight to go into. But we can at least match her level. You know what? We'll exceed her level. not Bubble Beam. I do want Bubble Beam around. Oh, that's tempting. Aqua Ring is tempting. I think I'm gonna pass it up, but... ah, screw it. Forget Bulldoze. Even though this is like the one match where that coverage would be handy. So the general strategy that I'm working with is to just get a massive hit off on Golbat and presumably heal off poison from Poison Fang with Lumberry, and then use a nice slow U-turn. Possibly recover a bit if it survives that, because whatever it does, we should burn it with Beak Blast. So yeah, burn the Golbat, recover off any damage we took, slow U-turn out of the Salazzle, or to finish off the Golbat. And then... we can bring in our special tank, Ray, to easily eat anything that Salazzle can throw at us, and nuke it with a Water-type Z-move. Hello there. To be fair, this is a really awful battle to mess up and look at the wrong version of it. If you look at the Sun and Moon version, you are completely unprepared for this one. Okay, nice simple opening move with a Beak Blast. Holy crap, that did more than it should have. Luckily, now we drop a Roost. And between U-turn and burn damage, this thing should be KO'd at the end of this turn, which means we can abuse this U-turn to safely bring in Mantine. Very clean. You're up, Ray. And even if your Salazzle is perfectly EV trained, which it is, I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't have enough power output, enough damage output to break Ray in a single move. Crit, poison, doesn't matter. I have 140 base special defense and max SPDF investment, if I recall correctly. Thank you for the rare candy. I have an unlimited supply, but I appreciate a legitimate one. The thing is, the reason I was so determined to have Air Slash on Mantine is that, without Air Slash, the water types that I am supposed to wall can kind of just wall me right back. That's why Air Slash on Mantine is so useful. The secondary stab means that I can break water types while I wall them, instead of just having to very, very slowly chip away with moves that they resist, even if they're not immune to them. Now, I don't know if there are any items that I really care about. Yeah, there's TM62, which is acrobatics. Okay, so there absolutely is an item that I care about, because that's the best flying stab that most of our Pokemon get. Oh. Oh, that's weird. I didn't realize that we don't get the normal gem in this game. Should I call it there? It seems like a short stream, but that's because I restarted the stream like 40 minutes in or something. It's still a short stream, but it's not as short as it seems. Let's go with that. Alright, I'm going to try and get to the Pokemon Center on the other side of this route before I wrap it up. Or, like, at least pick up Sharpedo. So then I can go through in between streams, remind myself what Sharpedo gives me access to. Oh, alright, what's this punk packing? Gibble and Marowak. Oh, I should level those guys up. They really did step up the challenge in these games. Like, you have to take so many random trainers, like, really seriously. Like, all this guy has is a Gibble and a Marowak, and he's a genuinely threatening opponent. You know, I think it would be a good idea to just spike up before that Marowak comes in. Let's make it a little bit harder for that thing to survive a hit. I didn't expect it to have rough skin. No real reason not to roost. It'll make it so the only damage we've taken when his Marowak comes out is the rough skin damage. Alright, he is going for a fire-type move. And we bring in Ray. What the? Why the crap are you going for Shadow Bone? I mean, that's his strongest move. We know exactly what it's going to do, and even at -1 defense, a crit won't kill us here. Also, apparently we outspeed, so I'll take it. What are the odds of Shadow Bone reducing defense? 20%. Oh, it's this guy. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what I guess. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy isn't even from this region. let's get to the far end of the route. I am leading with Hummer. I should get it up to level 39 like the rest. Actually, Hummer is going all the way to level 40. It might seem strange, but now we get Revelation Dance. I no longer have to rely on Hidden Power Electric, which is so helpful. Okay. So this is... We definitely want to get through here, which unfortunately means we gotta fight this guy. Surfer Genis. It's okay. We have our best match into him. We have our best match into this entire route, to be honest. We finally have an electric-type Pokemon. And we have acrobatics. And you know what? Now I feel okay calling it for the day. This is kind of a cool area to be when we come back anyway. We've made some good progress. We only cleared one trial today, but our team is a whole lot stronger than it was at the start of today's stream. Despite not getting any new encounters. And besides, it's 11 p.m. and I gotta work tomorrow. So, we will most likely be back on Friday. Unless stuff falls through for me Wednesday, in which case I'll try and slip in a stream then. Also, I apologize for the no stream on Saturday. I was very tired. I did a lot of physical labor that morning, and I was beat by the end of the day, so, yeah. Anyway, I really doubt that I've got anyone that I'd be in a hurry to raid. Nah, it doesn't look like it. I appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye. So long. Have a good one. Peace out.